everybody, I'm Monarch of Dragons, and, well, that was certainly a weird last time. Okay, so, let me explain what happened. At the previous point we were at, the, Hemwick channel lane, lamp. Something came up, and I had to stop recording right at that moment. However, now we're continuing, like, what, 2 months later? Maybe a month later? Whatever the case is, this is the first BloodBorne recorded session of the new year, of 2018. So let's start it off right, I say. In this continuation of last session, I am hoping... good old gun misclicks. I am hoping to... Awakening... As I keep trying to say, I'm hoping to find and defeat the Witches of Hemwick. I'm trying to remember her name. I was going to say Hemwick Sisters, and like, what? No, that doesn't sound right. But yeah, we're going to try and defeat the Witches of Hemwick and some other stuff, and maybe even start doing what I promised to do, the Chalice Dungeons. Oh gosh, this is in the way. Old lady! You're not allowed to live! Poor ladies. Oh, no, I don't feel remorse. Not at all. They're everywhere. Gotta look out, because in the last part of the episode, there was quite the struggle going on. Also, is this a new area? Nice talk. Glad we could get a deeper understanding of each other. This device is not currently operable. Oh great, it's a shortcut back there. Okay. So we can't operate that at the moment, but we'll probably be able to later. Also, all these screeches and women are starting to irritate me. Twin bloodstone shards. Boom. Simpletons. One does not Excuse me. Were you about to say something? No. That was planned, people. Bloodshot eyeball. Ew. So that's more Chalice Dungeon, items you can use during the ritual. But no, that was all planned. I just simply turned my back to... Not more of you. Not more of you. That's right, you're the frickin' nightmare from last time. That have so much health. Also, when did this witch get here? This old lady. Also, there's a dog. Nice to know. What happened to the camera? No! Die. Die. I don't want to resort to using the, old hunter... Excuse me. I don't want to resort to using the old hunter bone just yet. But, I may have to if things get dicey. Come down here. Come here! I'm a brat? You're the brat! If I heard that correctly. Oh, there's an alternate... Okay, good. No, there was an alternate, crowd up. Okay, let us continue onward. And into Hemwick Panel Lane. Oh, more of you. Oh, what? Oh! Great to know. Okay, so there's fire bombers from above. That's always fun. Kamikazes. Okay. First death after getting back into BloodBorne, so this is gonna be interesting. Oh gosh, so, might as well talk about this because it's related to BloodBorne. But basically, a lot of crap has been happening in the community. It's not anything bad, but it's, actually pretty interesting. Basically, recently a bunch of data miners found unused content within the game. Now, unused content is regular. There's always going to be stuff that makes it into the files of the game that doesn't make it in fully. And, you know, it's to be expected. Not every game has content that is all the way finished. Some of it is just unfinished. But, content featured, but the content featured in the cut content is interesting because oh crap, I don't want to be moved up here. But basically what they found was some unused bosses and enemies. And it's interesting because what was found was two unused bosses, as I said. So one of them was a Great One Beast. Now that's something that's interesting because those are two completely different kinds of enemy types in the game. We have the Great Ones, which are enemies we'll be encountering later on. Oh, don't you worry. We're going to be encountering a lot of them later on. Also, lady, you just appeared right behind me. Thanks. There's the Great One enemy type, and then there's the, Beast type. And, as we all know, serrated weapons, or weapons with serrated bonuses, deal more damage against beast bosses. So, like, bosses such as the Cleric Beast and, I guess any enemy with beast-like properties or beast in their name. So, it's interesting that there's an unused boss that's a combination of both of these, enemy types. You know, it's kind of interesting. Not just kind of, it's really interesting, because that's a combination we never see in the game, and I don't think it's possible by lore standards to have a Old One Beast, and yet it's hidden in the game files. You can actually fight it. But there's specific chalice glyphs or whatever that you can use to load into other people's chalices dungeons. And more specifically, there are chalice glyphs out there to allow you to load in to these unused bosses. I heard a bird. Oh, I see you. Don't think I didn't see that. Yeah, and I might as well talk about the other thing that was found. It's interesting. It's an alternate form, or a possible phase 2, to the true final boss of the game. So yeah, apparently, there was supposed to be either an alternate form to the final boss that was never used, or there was a second form that was never used. Also, does this lead back to where I think it does? Yes, it does. Okay, so that's a good shortcut. But, Yeah, apparently, that's either an alternate form of the boss that was supposed to appear in the game. Did that freaking enemy respawn? It better not have. Okay, thank goodness. Or, that was in a second phase that was never used. Go, Legends! Legends! Oh, you sneaky devil. I see that item. Don't think I don't. Bone Marrow Ash. I'm keeping the old Hunter Bone just in... Nice one. Having a ogre at the end of a bridge trying to push you off. Very sneaky. Also, that's not so sneaky. Just having a person bomb. How rude of you. Yeah, there was also other things found in the game files, like unused enemy textures. Okay, that's... What? Is that the wind? I don't think doors like that work. Or I don't think doors work like that. Oh, of course. And right behind me, of course. Yeah, other things were also found in the game file. Such as a test room filled with enemy types that were never before seen, that was probably used as a, that was never used as a test room. So it's probably a room where they tested all the enemy types in the game. And then there was also an object testing room. Yeah, it's a lot of interesting stuff. Oh, wonderful. Another bloodshot eyeball. Great, it's one of them. Encased. Also, is it just me or does it seem stronger? What? How did I get stunned? Oh, that's just nice. Excuse me? What the heck happened there? That was like something out of an old cartoon. With like, the tricking going down and up the ladder. What were you thinking? You activated my trap card, fool! Yeah, getting a ton of bloodshot eyeballs, so maybe that's the game telling me that I should probably get to the Chalice Dungeons by now. Well, whatever. And, I don't know, I guess the reason why I'm bringing this all up is because it's been by now almost 3 years since BloodBorne was released. It was released in like 2015. It's been almost 3 years since its release, and just now we find all these new bosses and enemies and stuff never before used and found in the game files. And it surprises me that it took this long, because, like for example, in Sun and Moon, it took a very short amount of time for data miners to get the entire game, basically. And yet it took 3 years to dig through the files of, BloodBorne and find all that. It's interesting, and it seems to... It's a bit suspicious, because now all of a sudden, I find it odd that, all of this content is found right as soon as there's all this rumors for BloodBorne 2. Like, I don't even need to mention the thing that was shown at the Game Awards, do I? Everyone knows about that. There's no official name for that project and what it is, and a lot of people are speculating that it's BloodBorne 2. So, immediately, that's something that hints towards it. And now, all of a sudden, there's all this BloodBorne merchandise and even a comic being made for BloodBorne.
Go and die!
Whatever. And I find it interesting that all of this is happening now, at one single moment. Like, it isn't happening over the course of, like, a few months. No, it's happening. Or, I guess I should say, it isn't happening over the course of a few years. It's happening this fast. Which is insane. And it's really suspicious that all this is happening. Also, I really need to be more careful with that. But I just find it really suspicious that all this is happening at once. Or just at least in continual succession. Also, how rude of you, young lady. I'll pin you to a corner. Go to your room. Something. Down. What does it say? Reeks of false god, or nothing but incense. Reeks? False god. Oh great, it's a guillotine. We're not guillotines, I guess I should say axe dudes. Okay, shortcut. That's good. That is very good. That way we don't have to go all the way around and do all that. Oi! Gotcha! You know, once you get the timing down for parries and like specific enemies, the game becomes much easier. And I know people are probably like, I know that they didn't comment it, at least not yet, on the battle against Gascoigne. But I bet that there were some people watching the video that were like, why aren't you abusing parry attacks? And that's just because I think parry attacks are too good. Like, they're too good. Also, there is, doggo. And bird. And it's just too good, honestly speaking. Like, it's useful, I won't deny that. It's useful, but it's too good. Like, you know, you can just completely cheese bosses with it if you get the timing down. You know, you can make bosses like the Orphan of Kos a complete joke by abusing parry spam, just by knowing how it is. And I get it. With a system like that, there's of course going to be ways to exploit it, and I understand that. I expect it even, but to me at least, I want a fair challenge. I want to fight a boss at equal playing field. Like, I want a challenge out of it. Even if it's hair-pulling and infuriating, I want a challenge. I don't want to cheese through a boss and just glide through it. So, that's why. I want a challenge out of these bosses, and I want to have people see these bosses in the fullest extent. Like, I keep on seeing this one comment, or one person on my channel, Styxian Lord, and, ooh, Lake. But, he keeps saying that, like, I got him into BloodBorne, and whether that's for me showing all the game has to offer, or just playing the game in general, I don't know, but it's kind of because of that. Like, I want to show this game in its full extent, and I don't want to just glide through everything and breeze through it. I want to have a challenge, and I want to show all that this game can offer to not only new people, but Oh, that's not the gun. That's not the gun. Come on out. Come on out here. Come on. Come here. Why can't I log on? Stuck, sir? Do you need? Okay, I was trying to talk to that dude. No need to interfere. Oh gosh, there's so many of them. What the frick? No, I'm gonna whip you. Where did that guy go? What? What? Where did he go? Excuse me? I'm not imagining this. Am I? What the frick? Where did it go? Like, all of a sudden, there was this big axe guillotine dude, and now, after dealing with all the enemies, he's just gone! Nani?! Where is he?! What? Okay. I'll take it. I don't have to deal with him. But that just means that I lost whatever he drops. Wait a minute. Did you go all the way up here? Or am I being mistaken? Does this guy naturally spawn there? Or was that the guy from before? Stay still. I have no clue. What the frick? Is that just a guy who spawns there naturally? Or was that him? Did he just decide to... Oh, I see you! Get back here! Give me those blood shards! Thank you. Green bloodstone shards. Nice. But, oh, is it actually time? It's time! This is it. Okay. So. Okay. Let's get a Molotov cocktail. I'm gonna lead with the Fred King. To see what happens. Equip the Grey Wolf. I know people love to see the glorious face of our Lord and Savior, and so do I, trust me, but the more defense the merrier. Quiet. Quiet. And here we have the Witches of Hemwick. And this is an interesting boss, to say the least. So, you may be asking why I'm not going for that guy. And simply put, that's because he's not the boss. She is. This person right here is the boss. And the main gimmick of the battle revolves around the witches spawning all these enemies. And to distract you. And so what you have to do is find the real witch. And attack her and kill her. Also, I was so close to you. How did you not attack me? Excuse me? I mean, I guess that's why this boss is considered a joke among the community. Because it is that easy. You just simply wait around, waiting for the witches to spawn and to appear. And that's it. That is literally it. This is the entire boss battle. It's unique. It's unique, I'll say that, but it's certainly underwhelming. And now we wait even longer to find her. Oh, yeah. Come on, where are you? How does he not attack me? Oh, now he's aggro. What the heck? Excuse me? Oh. So you may have been wondering what that was. And I'll tell you. Oh, I saw that. Yep. That's right, people. There is another Witch of Hemwick. And this is where the bull crap starts to kick in. No, come on. What the frick? Come here! Surprisingly, they're weaker than their overworld counterparts. Alright, you're not my main target, the witches. Oh, I see you up there! Get back here! Okay, come on. Oh, crap! You've got to be kidding me. She revived the other. Oh no! No! Come on! Come on! Okay, can you get away from me? I get it. I'm the life of the party. Now, can you get away from me? All right, that's one. That's the one. Now where? Okay, these just won't stop chasing me. Come on, where are you, Witch of Hemwick? Over there. Got it. Oh my gosh! You revived the other one! No, come on! No, I'm gonna die from this! Are you serious? I'm not dead! I'm not dead! Come on! Okay, let's get them both down low enough. The other one was over here. There we go. Okay, Okay, now where's the other one? There you are! Die! First try! Wasn't even that hard. Holy crap, that was annoying. I know the trick, people. I know the trick that you basically reduce all your insight to make sure that those little phantom things don't appear. I get that. But honestly speaking, I don't want to waste all my insight just on one boss. But holy crap, that was annoying. Easily the worst boss in the entire game. Like, easily the most irritating, annoying, and worst. Like, it's not even that hard. It's just a mob boss. It's a gank boss. So, if I were to give any tips, especially on the second phase, I'd say try and kill them as fast as you can. More specifically, it seemed like if this worked, get them both down. If they revive each other, get them both down to low health. Because you don't want to spend more time on the other one that can revive. Because the longer you spend on the other one that can revive, the more likely they'll revive the other. So you want to get both of them down to as low health as possible, as equally low health, kill one, and then find the other and kill it immediately. Because with that, they'll be at such low health that you'll kill them pretty fast. And now, here's what we came all this way for. Rune Workshop. Holy crap. Also, we got Lake. I should probably read this. A carol rune that transcribes inhuman sounds. For this transcription of the Great One's inhuman voices ripples like a watery reflection. This rune means lake, and those who memorize it enjoy reduced physical damage. Great volumes of water serve as a bulwark guarding sleep, and an augur of the eldritch truth. Overcome this hindrance, and seek what is yours. Alright. Where is the, tool? The Rune Workshop. Runesmith Carols. Dropped it in my controller. Runesmith Carol, student of Bergenwerth, transcribed the inhuman utterings of the Great Ones into what are now known as Carol runes. Are now called Carol runes. The hunter who retrieves this workshop tool can etch Carol runes into the mind to attain their wondrous strength. Provost Willem would have been proud of Carol runes, as they do not rely upon blood in any measure. There's that name again, Master Willem. We already know who he is, and now he's making even more mention in the story. So now that we're done with this area, let's get out of here, because I don't want to visit this place anymore.